Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making one of the older ones. I guess now they're older, which is the Miniverse makeup series. Oops, I can get a hold of it. Makeup Miniverse. I can't even talk today. Miniverse Make It Mini Makeup Series 1. This one is the berry lip stains. This is a series that I was okay if I didn't get them, but they were $2 at my Walmart, so I was like, that's a great price. So I wound up picking out the whole set. There is 14 to collect. There's 4 eyeshadows, 3 sets of lips oils. There's 2 in a set. There is 4 sets of nail polish and 3 sets of the lip stain. So they're very easy to make, pretty self-explanatory. This shows you, it's like a little magazine that shows you, the breakdown of how to get your colors. Let's see if we can get everything out here. It does come with these cute bags. I love these. I did not bring a capsule in here. Shoot. The capsule is really cute. I wonder what I've done with them. Don't know where I've stuck them. They're black. They have a shelf, and they also have a little drawer, which is the best part about them. Then we have a smaller little bag. Put those in there. In here, see if I can get this undone, is our base, our lip stain base, which is just a white. I love the tissue with these, the thicker tissue. Of course, I have to keep it all. This is our little measuring cup. And cute paper. This is our lip stain, our color, which is the berry lip stain. I'm sticking in the little box. And this is our tools, which is 2 pipettes and a stir spoon. And then, of course, our bottles. These are very cute. The little bottles, and they do have a cute little puff at the end to apply it. And these actually work really well. I was quite surprised. I will put this up, and here's the ones that I did on my last video. Turn them over. You can see the difference in the two. This was the red lip stains. Oops, put that in there. Okay. So, let me set myself up here. I only need one of these. These bottles are extremely a pain in the butt to squeeze. I will tell you that. And they just cave in. Ugh, that's the worst part. Alright, our first bottle is going to be our darker one. So, on your bottle, you will notice there are 2 lines they've drawn in. For this first one, you want to fill it to the very top with your stain color, and then 1 drop of the white to the base. Stir it and then fill. For your second one, you're going to fill with your base to the first line right here, and then up to that second line with your berry color. Mix, and then of course fill it in your bottle. So very easy. It is a little bit more time consuming, but ouch. These I do like. If you have little ones, you can definitely let them help you. Just remember, it is a stain. Yes, it will stain. I put some on my hand in my last video, and you can see it a little bit stained on my hand. Of course, I'm extremely fair skinned, so I don't know if I count or not. Let's see. Oh, this one's squeezing, but well, never mind. Spoke too soon. Ooh, throwing stuff around. Just kind of go in. I like doing the oils because it's an oil and they're definitely easier to work with. But this one isn't bad, actually. I'm surprised. I think the way that it had warmed up some. It wasn't as cold. And I'm sorry, but you're not going to get one drop. You're going to get one squirt out of this thing. Like that. Well, just suck back in. Okay. Honestly, this one doesn't do anything. As you can tell, that just completely disappeared. Stir that, and then next thing you're going to do is just use your pipette to stick it into your bottle. This one is, the stains are so much thicker than the oils, so getting this to suck up in here does take longer, so just be forewarned. Have patience, and eventually you'll get it. But just suck it up on in there, and then let's see. It's up in the tube, but it's not going to come out yet. So I just keep moving it around until I can get it out, and then eventually it will. When you start seeing it up in the top is when you can actually get it to, well, I said that and I got a drop, but like I say, the stain is a whole lot thicker. It takes a whole lot more patience to get it out. And you really do have to use these pipettes because it is such a tiny hole. You're just going to make a mess if you try to. There we go. Pour it in or use a funnel or anything like that. It's not going to work. So I'm going to fight with this, get this one filled up, and I will be back to do the second one. I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me painstakingly suck these up and get them in that bottle. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, here's my first one. As you can see, it's got a little bit of, a little bit of room in there, but for the most part it's pretty full. So I'm not going to worry about cleaning this. I am going to, let's see. Now this one, I want you to take this white, I keep holding it over there, to this first line. And these little bottles can be a pain to squeeze. They cave in and they just stay caved in. No matter what you do, you are not going to get those. Oh gosh, it's so hard to squeeze. Let me see how close I am. Oh, I definitely need more. Okay. Let's see. How is that? Okay, I think that's pretty good. Put the lid back on that. And then the rest of the way to the black line. Come on. Okay, let me see how well that is. I can get it around. Okay, I think that's pretty good. There's my lid. There's a good little bit in there. So next, this one you do want to stir really well, because you want to mix that white base with your berry color. Doesn't take a whole lot, and it stirs in very well. Alright, nice pretty pink color. I do try to get it all on the bottom because it's easier to get it to suck up into that. I try to push it over to one side, pile it up there. I find it easier to get it to suck up into this pipette. Alright. And then you just start this process over. Sucking it up in there. It doesn't take that long, maybe about 5 minutes. I fought with it. Once you get it, see, that was a good little bit that came out. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright, well, I'm going to get this one filled up, And I will come back. I'll swatch it on my hand. It's a pretty little color. And I will show you the finished product. Ooh, I always like the second one goes so much quicker. All right, I'll be right back. All right, there is my second one. And if you put them side by side, you can tell a difference in the two shades. This one's darker and this one is the lighter. And then just to swatch, we do a little swatch. And again, these are stains. Oh, that one's really pretty. The lighter one. Again, I'm super fair skinned, so they definitely show up well on me. Okay, and here we have the two. Very pretty. They feel really good on your skin. I'll give them that. I'll say the eyeshadows are very pigmented. I really enjoyed them. I haven't done any of the lip glosses yet, and the lip oil actually feels really good on your lips too, and it works really well. I've done a couple of those before I even started videoing. When these first came out, I did grab two, and it was an eyeshadow palette and a lip oil, so I've got them in there. But again, for $2 I'll get them. For $10, not really. I wasn't paying $10. I love makeup. I actually collect makeup, especially makeup palettes and things, higher end ones. And I think that's why I really wanted the palettes. But as far as, I don't wear lipstick. I don't wear anything like that. So, yeah, they were okay. But anyways, here is, again, the berry lip stains. Cute, easy little things. Great if you have little ones. Don't have to worry about them getting into something, getting sick, or anything like that. So, alright guys, well, stick around. I have a lot more coming. I have a ton that I need to do. Been very lazy lately, so I'm trying to get caught up. Again, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.